What's going on, everybody? This is James Harris with Southside Dents and Cosmetics. Have you ever had a dent on your car and wondered, what's it cost to fix this thing? Let's take a look today and see what goes into fixing it, some of the tools that we use, and try to find out what an accurate price would be. The first thing a technician is going to want to do is he's going to want to find some access. So on this one, we opted to remove the interior trim panel from this hatch to get back behind the metal and give us the best chance at pushing this dent out clean from the backside. The tools used here are a clip remover tool, a small screwdriver to pop these clips out, and a DeWalt drill with some Torx bits. Alright, now that we've got this trim panel out of the way, let's take a look at our access points. There's a few points that we could access this dent from, 3 holes kind of right around it, and then 1 larger one underneath. And now we'll do a little bit of pushing. I initially started pushing this dent with a R3 from Dent Magic Tools, and quickly found that that tip was a little too broad and a little too straight to push this dent out the way that I wanted to. So after a little bit of knockdown work using the Shane Jack's jackhammer, I switched over to a WD-4, which has a more curved tip and it's more of a blade instead of a bullet tip. For the sake of time, I sped most of these pushes up to 3.5 times speed, as well as the knockdown work. However, a little bit closer to the end, you'll get a look at what the finishing touches look like in real time. Every time you see these lines pinched together on this light board, that's me pushing the metal from the backside. As you can see, it took hundreds of pushes to get this dent out of this vehicle. And as you can see, as the dent comes up, the shape of the damage changes. And so as it changes, it's very important to change the angle of the line board so that we can see exactly what's low and what's high. Knock down what's high and push up what's low. And here, we're getting close to the finishing touches of our dent. So to finish up, I ended up using a nylon tap down and a rubber mallet to knock down a few of the finer high spots of this dent. And I finished up my pushes with a 24-inch tequila double shot rod that you'll see here in just a few minutes at the end of the video. I'll lay out all my tools for you and go over which ones I used, as well as where to find them. It may not look like I'm doing much here, but that nylon tap down was just tapping on the faintest little high spot, and this tequila double shot rod has a very, very sharp tip on it that allowed me to pick out these little lows with a ton of precision and a ton of accuracy. As you can see, these lines are getting straighter and straighter, meaning the dent is closer and closer to being finished. Alright, we've got our ratchet strap priced at $7.75 and our hood prop priced at $29.50. The screwdriver is $7.99, it's got a magnet on it, and the flashlight was $19.99. that clip remover set was $43. The Torx bit set was $22. The DeWalt drill and some of the equipment with it cost $99. The knockdown was $7.75. The rubber hammer was $24.99. The Shane Jack's blending hammer to the right of it was $139.95. This tool was the WD-4. It was $64.50. The R3 was $29.50. And the tequila double shot was $149, but the handle was $259. And of course, we had our Limitent 20-inch light priced at $367.50. And the line board comes separately for $24.50, bringing our grand total to $1,296.38. Let's take a look at what this dent would cost the customer. Using our MobileTech RX software, we can scan the VIN and get our removal and installation times in the R&I section. So we're going to take out that trim panel, which is $51.20. Then we'll go back, we'll price out the dent. That dent was 2 inches, and we can factor in that it was obstructed damage because of the limited access that we had during the repair. So what does a dent repair like this cost? It depends on who you ask. It costs a technician $1,296.38 to fix it, but it'll only cost the customer $324.15 to have the repair done. Seems like a pretty good deal to me.